Please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. Note that we do not have a quorum, so we cannot act on anything this evening, at least not at this point, which is not generally a issue, just for everybody's information. The night is, I know most of you are aware of it, but night's just primarily for department heads and the board to talk over issues, not to actually take action. But we do have a couple items we wanted to act on because of time sensitivity. Well, I guess they're going to wait till next week. Hopefully we'll have everybody here then. Okay, the only thing I have for the board is under mayor's comments. You'll find in there, or you may have picked them up, I think you did earlier, Dick, the information on the downtown partnership. This is with Livingston County Development, and it's where our Main Street grant money and the facade and sign and facade program monies come from. It's through them. We have a partnership with them that we have been paying on. I think it was $37 this past year, $100, be a participant in their program, and it's been beneficial to the community because we've gotten considerably more than that back. And of course, that is used to sort of seed money to help people here in the village, downtown area, to upgrade their buildings and their operations. We just got a grant of about, I think it's $200,000 from the state through this program. And that will be similar to the one we had here a couple years ago. Actually, it was when we first came on board, my administration. Now I'll go into just about anything they need as far as storefronts and upstairs areas. A lot of the apartments that have been created over the last several years came from money out of the Main Street Improvement Program. Let's see, might even have some figures in here for just so people know what we're talking about. And maybe I don't. That's on my desk somewhere. And as an offshoot from that, the Livingston County Development is also having an open house, or actually it's their annual report at the Riviera Theater in Geneseo. This will be on February 6th, 4 p.m. I have some hors d'oeuvres and stuff, and they'll show off the theater. I guess it's going to be used for theatrical productions and things of that nature, not so much as a theater, unless they have perhaps some classic stuff. But that's downtown. And I don't know if that was one of the buildings that got some more money or not. There were two communities got $200,000 grants, and there was one building in Geneseo that got, well, we'll get up to $50,000. Each applicant's allowed up to $50,000. But that's yet to be done. Okay, so that's all I have under correspondence. Legislative. I got the three department heads here. Scott had brought up the possibility of having a budget session on Thursday instead of Friday. I don't know, are you available in the morning?
On Friday?
No, tomorrow.
Yep.
If we want to switch, but that depends on, doesn't matter to me. How does that work for you?
I just need some time to update the software with some of your numbers that you're working on today. And I won't have that done by, depending what time in the morning, but not too early.
But I don't think really the numbers that we're going to update are really going to change anything. And we still meet. Right now, I'm potentially in a bind. Trying to get a youth here in town who's having a lot of difficulties, and I'm scheduled for detention, probably going to detention. Usually that's a 3 to 4 hour family court process with a Buffalo or Syracuse trip behind it.
No. Well, just keep it then Friday. That still work for you?
I just have to be out here like by 10. We can start at
Starting
at 9. I don't know.
You available on Friday, Dick, for a budget session?
Right now, I can't commit to it. I'm hopeful I'll be available.
I won't know for sure
the
until
first of the week,
after 9.
we get all our, because I can have
Well, we'll
everything.
play it by ear then, and
Maybe Monday. Does it work, like, could you do something later in the day, like after school? Would that work for you better or not? You never know which day you're gonna.
Well, I mean, that always works for me, but I don't want to put that commitment on everybody else.
I don't mind.
Actually, later in the day is better for me usually. That way it works.
well, Friday afternoon's fine with me. I don't think I have anything planned.
Friday afternoon, that's not gonna work. That's why.
Oh, you're talking maybe Monday then?
Monday afternoon, Tuesday afternoon.
Charlie's on patrol that day,
Doing 6 to 6 that one.
yeah.
And Tuesday's regular meeting.
That won't work.
Not for me.
Well,
Well, the other option is to go to the following Friday like we've been doing, if you want. It'd be the regular, my department head meeting anyway at that time.
If Friday is a good time, I can commit to that. But my concern would be that a big chunk of, I think, what we're going to look at is from you, Scott, if we got to leave at 10 o'clock, then
unless we go
That
like
doesn't leave
probably
a lot
even
of
later
time.
in the day on Friday, a little bit later on. I
what
don't
if
know, what
we
do you
did
teach on Friday, or you don't know?
what if we did a Friday
What about a week from this
11
Friday?
or 11:30 or 12:30 or 1 o'clock on Friday? Would that be good or bad?
Yeah, a little bit later would be
Pete?
I'm flexible on Friday.
Unless
What
we
about
just-
you, Charlie?
Friday's good for me. Unless we just move it till the next Friday and have it all, we'll have everything ready to go. Except Paul's work, which is gonna be a while anyways.
Yeah, we're
If
gonna
we
see
do it
That's
this
a big part of
Friday,
it.
I can stay late too, if later works better.
Friday.
Yeah.
I've got no problems this Friday in the afternoon or next Friday. Either one would be fine.
Friday afternoon for you?
This coming Friday? As in day after tomorrow?
Yes.
I say it's fine with me.
Let's see how we make out tomorrow.
Got so many Fridays thrown in here now, we'll get lost. We'll just play,
Well, I think we're trying to have at least 2 more on top of this Friday, so at least 3 meetings this month. Budget meetings.
mhm.
And it's the 14th already, so if we push it until next Friday, that,
Getting pretty late.
yeah.
Mhm. Well, let's try for this Friday then. What time? 1:30?
I'm available. I could be available anytime after 11. Anytime.
Well, it's up to Scott. 1:30 works for him, then why don't
Yeah,
we
let's
just
see what
plan?
we can do with Megan, get everything together. There's quite a bit to put in.
Okay.
Go from there.
Just send me an email or
Yep.
send me an
Okay.
email.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can send out an email tomorrow.
Okay.
Sounds good to me. Okay, and the other thing we had, this isn't going to get done tonight, was we have a request for a waiver on an alcohol license for the Old Madrid, which I guess is going to be OM Bar and Grill, something like that now, I guess is the new name for it. But they can wait till Tuesday.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mhm. I have to wait till Tuesday.
Can we talk about it just for a minute?
Yeah, go right ahead.
What would be an issue waiving the 30-day waiting period? Is there any
There
state
is.
requirement, or is that a local, or is just kind of customary?
There is no issue. They're supposed to give us 30 days notice, so that way if we had concerns that we wanted to take to the state
Mhm.
about the particular business having a liquor license, we would have time to do that.
You haven't
I
had
don't
any
believe that there's any
problems over there?
concerns.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there have been no issues as far as they're concerned. And actually, we did this once before with them when they switched from, well, his son and daughter-in-law when they dropped out of the scene, and Mr. Stringer had to pick it up. And
Okay.
so we did the same thing for him.
Mhm.
And I say it's been pretty quiet over there as far as I know. I haven't heard anything.
No.
So, okay. Any other questions on that?
we're all set.
We try to please. Okay, public safety. Just a heads up, Tammy's on vacation for a couple weeks. But her report is in there. And Sharon has picked up a couple extra days. It's in the office.
Okay. I went by the office when I was in this afternoon, and Sharon was in there. So it kind of makes sense now.
She took care of a few issues yesterday.
Okay. Well, since Tammy isn't here, we will just note for the record, as you stated, that she has handed in her monthly report. I don't see anybody here from the fire.
They had another meeting.
Okay. I do see, though, that we do have their monthly report, which has been submitted, so. And that takes us to ambulance, Jerry.
Scott, can I just report to you?
No.
I don't see a report here.
All right. I know when we met Monday night, he had the rough numbers. He didn't have it all dissected, the 61 pages that he has to go through. December, there was 86 events. That's every time they punched the button for Danville Ambulance. There were 72 charts created, and 50 of those were transports. He did not have any of the other numbers at that point. He had to, like I said, go through the whole entire report. So
You don't know how many missed calls or?
no, I don't. No, I don't. So, because some of those can be cancellations
Sure.
for whatever various reasons. So I'll make sure that he's got that
Okay.
for next week. So a lot of it's the timing on when he gets that report, because I think he just got it Monday. The county emails it to him. So.
I think the important thing is that we don't have a lapse of a month or several
Yeah,
months
no,
like we had
no.
this past year.
No,
Yep.
we will be taking care of that. So I'll make sure he gets a year ending
Okay,
full
that'd be great.
report for the whole entire year.
Okay.
So, other news, our Explorer program is up and running. We've got 4 individuals down in the Explorer program, 1 young lady and 3 young gentlemen. One of them is actually a second generation Explorer. His dad actually started as an Explorer, and now he is a flight paramedic for LifeNet. So we've got that up and running. Our incentive program, we got that back up and going. The coverage is improved. We're not quite where we want to be yet, but it is heading in the right direction. I know for the very first part of the month, we were catching everything that they threw at us. So, and some of them were multiple calls in a day. And it seems like if we get 1 call, we get 2. So that's been pretty good. So we are improving there. We had our elections in December. The only changes are to Deputy Director of Operations, Larry Brockington, which Larry was here last month. We'll get you updated contact information for those, and we've got 2 new lieutenants. So that's all. They handle stuff internally with rig checks and training and stuff. So, and that's about it. The only question I've got, I know you would okayed the MedX billing increases. Was that sheet sent in to MedX? I think I gave you the sheet to do the update on and send it in. If not, I can email it to Megan.
How about email it to Megan, because I don't know if we did anything with that after
Yeah, if
we
you could
we
email
approved
her.
it, but I don't know what we did
Yeah.
after that.
Okay. All right. I wasn't sure. I kind of
That's good.
lost track there. And
Mhm.
okay, I'll get that to you.
Thank you.
That's about all I've got.
I'm just curious, who actually is in charge of managing the incentive program?
Right now,
Yeah, one person or multiple people or a committee?
right now I am.
Okay.
We actually have a log sheet that those who are participating, which they have to opt in or opt out, and they have to sign the form. Until they're opted in, they're considered not in the program. So once they sign that, an officer signs it, it goes to my, actually my secretary. She's got the master list of who's in and who's not. The log sheets get handed in to me. They've got to put the information down. I'm not going to go chasing after it. I do verification through I am responding to see whether or not they're scheduled, and that can't be altered by the membership. And then I go into the charts. I pull up the charts, check the number, make sure that they're on the call, make sure the transport, sign off on it.
Okay.
Once that's all verified, I sign it, give it to my treasurer, it goes to her, she takes care.
Robin's still a treasurer?
Pardon?
Robin's still a
Yes,
treasurer?
she is. Yes, she is. So yeah, right now, it's all being verified by me. It's actually getting easier. It's easier than I thought it was going to be.
That's good.
So, yeah. So we'll be tracking it very closely to see if we need to put more restrictions or whatever on it. So we've already asked that we don't end up with a clown car ambulance with all these people pouring out of it. So because we gotta watch the numbers,
Right.
and we preach that every month. So, but they've been pretty good. And if we need to make some more stipulations to it, we will certainly do that too.
Now, is the details around the program documented?
Yes, there's the whole entire thing that the attorney actually
Okay.
wrote up. This isn't something we dreamed up. This came from an attorney. So
Okay.
yes, it's all there. Everybody's has gotten a copy of it, whether they've looked at it or not.
Mhm.
We've got them available, posted, emailed out. So yeah, all the
Okay.
terms are there. I keep fielding questions whenever somebody's got them. So yeah.
Sounds good, Jerry.
Okay.
Where we go to,
Do you have
pardon?
any questions for the?
Not for ambulance company. I wanted to go back up to the code enforcement though, when nobody else has any questions.
We're all set, thank you.
61 Franklin Street. I think most of us in here are fully aware of the condition of that building, house. Tammy did some investigative work and was finally able to track down the mortgage company that holds
Pass that on.
Sure.
holds that property. And it's my concern, and this was something I wanted to get done, but